It's your buddy Peace and Harmony here with you again today. Recently out of an abusive relationship, or maybe you've just gotten out of a string of abusive relationships and you're not sure whether to date again. You're not sure if you're ready for the market. You don't want to be on the rebound. You don't want to make the same mistakes. Well, if you're thinking along these lines, chances are it's actually a good idea that you're evaluating this. You've started to see recurring patterns in the people that you've been dating. You're starting to see recurring dysfunction, disappointment in the people who you're meeting, and you're wondering, what is wrong with me? Or what can I do differently? How can I correct this? It just seems to repeat again and again. And what we find is that people tend to attract or be attracted to, might be a better concept for you to kind of take a look at. They tend to be attracted to the same types of people, and this could be the problem. If you find, and it's kind of what we're going to call unconscious, or like I never even really knew this about myself. Socrates, know thyself. Maybe you're just realizing that, I keep finding myself attracted to a similar type of person or situation or even work environment. This is just not serving me. This is just not right. Where did I go wrong? And rather than beating yourself up, let's try a new approach for you here. Let's take a step back and ask, what was it about this person or this circumstance that I was first drawn to? And begin to get the answer for yourself to that question. The answer could be manyfold. You might have felt that this person was, fun, would, help you, they were just entertaining. You just had a chemistry together, and yet it just seemed to always end in catastrophe, just always seemed to end in like this battle zone. And chances are there was an unstable element to it, or to the person, you and he, or you and she, that created kind of an unstable dynamic. And by unstable dynamic, I mean that somebody's needs are not going to be met, somebody is not going to be happy, someone is not really allowed to be themselves. And for a relationship to be successful, a couple key components have to be working. You have to be able to express yourself, you have to be able to be yourself, and you also have to be kind of acting out of a sense of independence. In other words, where you don't depend on this person for your emotional support. Yes, you can have a relationship, but not necessarily for an emotional support. In other words, really look at, are they helping me, fill in a void, a certain void in my life that I actually need to fill within myself before I go out and try to expect that this person can fulfill that for me. Now, of course, we're going to grow in relationships. We're going to grow, hopefully together. And when you grow together, you learn and experience new things together. You, go out on adventures together. You're really satisfying that bucket list, and it's working on all cylinders. You're absolutely loving it. Well, if you find that you only get so far in relationships and you find yourself repeatedly attracted to these self-serving people who turn their back on you and who have all sorts of double lives going on, or, there's just other parts of their life that aren't integrated, and they love you in only certain pockets of time or certain pockets of situations, then look at pulling back and reevaluating maybe what you're truly interested in. What's really truly going to best serve you, and start to reevaluate, your own sense of being grounded, and, maybe start looking at spending some time on your own and developing some of these adventures and capacities on your own, so you have that fuel, you have that energy coming within. And that way you won't automatically, subconsciously being drawn to these sorts of people who, maybe you're looking to fulfill you in ways that is just really a fairy tale. Relationships can be awesome, absolutely fulfilling, dynamic, explosive, creative, innovative, gets you to, experience some of the best and most incredible things in life. Look to also creating some of those experiences more so for yourself on your own, and don't plunge into a new relationship yet. Look at establishing that stronger foundation in yourself and being emotionally responsible, emotionally reliable to yourself, so you know that your life is not going to be turned upside down by the next person who you meet. And maybe you'll find yourself slowly starting to evaluate who you're attracted to. Maybe you won't want to be hanging around those same types of cats anymore. Just a thought. Peace and harmony here with you here today. Make it a beautiful day. Please share and subscribe for more great tools, videos, and discussion. And love you.